Yeah.
What's good? What's good? Good evening. Good evening. It's Uncle Jackie. I'm here with Doc. Happy New Year's Eve. We coming to talk sports with y'all for the next few. Give us a few seconds. We'll be right back after these messages.
He talks like his shit don't stink, but he's cool with people. I knew he's fun. Just Uncle Jackie better. Jackie was alright. Uncle Jackie was excellent. Fucking guineas. Uncle Jackie. Uncle Jack. Line, everybody get the line. Listen the fuck up. It's going down. Pay attention. Alright? Now, niggas a little man, bitches a little man, the flights a little man, the heart a little man, bitches a little man, faces a little man, fuck you all, I'm the motherfucking general, niggas a little man, bitches a little man, the flights a little man, the heart a little man, it's a little man, it's a little man, fuck who you are. When I walk through, everything stops, silence, remain quiet, things don't cry, thug. Yo, I think it's time we take a fucking time out to hear what Harlem got to say. What, niggas? Harlem on the vibes. You don't want no problem with us, guys.
Doing the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. Also hard, gotta stack that case down my back. Got the beats banging, speakers bumping loud. I'm the king of the game, standing out in the crowd. I'm so hard, gotta stack that cash. Yellow tape wrapped around, I'm making a splash. My flow so hot, it's burning up the scene. When I step into the room, you know what I mean. Yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape. We on fire, we the ones in charge. Ain't none time. Turn it up, let the beat drop low. Yellow tape everywhere, it's our time to show.
Practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put a million in a mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance. From anywhere, my jewelry jump like Ja Morant. And Kif Tower shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5 and top wives, no I'm the fade. And though I'm out the loop, I be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is Magic with the fur, Tim Duncan on the spur, Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe number 8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words.
Uncle Jackie. What's going on? Good evening, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. Hope everybody's doing all right. What's going on, Doc? How you doing today, bro?
Ain't shit. What's going on? Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. What's going on, Grace? What's going on, chat?
No, it's all good, bro. We're going to start off, man. We're going to talk about the NBA a little bit. The first thing I want to say, what first question I want to ask, I'm asking you, Doc, and feel free to chime in people whenever you feel like it, whenever you can. What do you contribute to the NBA's low ratings?
Well, we had a discussion last week. I say that there's no real dominant, player out there. I think the courts is whack myself, if you ask me. The new courts, even though it may look nice as far as designing, but on the courts, as far as watching the games, it just don't look like it's a professional sport. It look more arcade like, or more for show type of thing. But I know you discussed that, it was a weaker, the NBA is a little bit weaker than what it was, which it is, you know what I mean? Yeah, and people taking a lot of 3-point shots, you know what I mean? Long, they think they Stephon Curry.
Stephen, but at least you got the last name right this time.
Stephon. His name is Stephon Curry. That Curry's name is Stephon.
We're gonna take a little break for our sponsor real quick. This show was sponsored by Jim Beam. I hate this part right here. Wait, wrong thing. Right there. You see that? This is what the wife bought me. She didn't like me. She was mad at me. So that shit says Atlanta Braves. But it's all right. It was the thought that counted. You know what I mean? And of course, you're not going to find no Met shit down here. So when we just throw the rest of that shit away. You know what I'm saying? This is the important part right here. So this episode was brought to you by Jim Beam.
I heard Jim Beam. I heard Jim Beam is the local sponsor of the Atlanta Braves as well.
Probably is, but can't disrespect quality. Just the same way I like Acuna and Albies. I can what's my guy name? Hank Aaron. You can take a sip of it, Jim Beam.
I ain't mad at you. The recovery of that was real awesome. I ain't gonna hold you up.
Come on, dude. I'm from New York. I'm from New York.
A lot of people didn't see that, but it was out to recover. I got to tip my hat to that one right there, bro.
Hold up. Let me go along to get along. But yeah, yo, what you thinking about the Cavs this year? 28-4, 9-1 of their last 10.
I'm gonna go down to what I've been saying about all sports. It comes down to coaching, because this is the same team that's been together for the last 4 years. I could really say.
I think it's like 3. I think it's 3.
Three with Jared Allen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's the difference to me.
With Mitchell and Garland, they've been there for at least 4 or 5 years together. You know what I mean? And I think in between 3 and 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's 3 for Donovan Mitchell because he was on Utah. He got traded over Jared Allen.
Yeah. So it should be like 3 years with them two, and Garland been there. So it comes down to coaching, bro. It comes down to coaching, and Atkinson, he is no joke, bro. You seen what he did with the Nets prior?
I was about to say that.
He had the no-name Nets put names on him, or for you to recognize the numbers and put names on that numbers on the back of their jersey. You see, and it's a household names that these guys are presenting.
And that's how we know Jared Allen.
Yeah, and they traded the core to get the team that they had with Kevin Durant, and
Kyrie Irving, James
Harden, and all of these other guys, and it didn't work out. You know what I mean? So, but it comes down to coaching. I think Atkinson got that team running, and plus the chemistry is there. You know what I mean? Chemistry is bonding even more within the third year of these guys being together.
You know what's funny? I'm looking at the conferences. The Eastern Conference has their top guys have more wins than the top 3 for the West. But the rest of it looks way different, bro. Because you got the Cavaliers at 28-4, and you got the Thunder at 26-5. That's Eastern Conference is the better one. Well, number one. You got the Celtics 24-9 to 22-11. Another one for the East. You got the Knicks. I hate fucking giving them props, but shout out to the Knicks, man. 23-10, and the Rockets are 21-11. Shout out to the Rockets. That's another young ass team, and they're hooping too.
Again, who's their coach? Who's their coach?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, coaching plays in certain sports. Coaching play a bigger part than others. but also you could see it differently in basketball and football. You know what I mean? And it goes down to how many shots a person would take, quality shots a person would take, what type of player that you want, a two-way play where he's gonna play offense as well as defense. And these guys implement and put in game plans for these people that they have on their team, and try to utilize their skill set for their team.
I just want the hats to be showing a little bit, you know.
And it's crazy that the Rockets coach, he's the ex-Boston coach that got ousted out for cheating on my lady, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Udoka?
Yeah.
Ime Udoka. Wait, who was he married to? Nia Long.
Nia Long. He cheated.
Yeah. He cheated on our wife.
Yeah.
I don't like him for that neither.
I mean, but I give him credit for, and they got these young guys playing. They got a lot of young guys on the Rockets, and man, no one that's ball hungry. No one that says I want 20 points a game.
No egos.
The game. Their egos is checked at the door.
Yeah, I give Ime Udoka respect. I mean, he should have never got fired. What he does in his own time, as long as he's not being, malevolent. It's like, what the hell is his personal relationship with his wife have to do with everything? But at the same token, look what they did for Eric Spoelstra. They have nothing to do with your outside life, but they ain't give him a new contract till he was fully divorced, which was love. That was love.
Yep.
She won't be getting none of this Miami Heat money. Let's go. Yo.
Tommy G, just saying Happy New Year. Thanks for seeing y'all tonight.
Yo, Happy New Year, brother. Hey, you too, man. Enjoy.
Yeah. So you got fans knocking on the door saying Happy New Year. That's what's up.
Yes. That's the big homie, Tony.
Yeah,
Big Tone. I gotta have him back on Conspiracy Theory Thursday. It's definitely a show lined up for it too. But yeah, man. Like I said, with Miami Heat and him, that has no place in the business. But I get it. Now, what was that? Magic are 20-14. And then it kind of tapers into the same thing. The Mavericks are 20-13 and so on and so forth. But one thing I'm noticing, the Suns and Kings are not performing well this year.
Yeah, they're not. Or the Kings.
Yeah, the Suns are 15-16. The Kings are 14-19.
The Kings just fired their coach. The ex-Cleveland coach. I can't get his name right. Mike Brown.
Oh, yeah. They had a whole controversy over there. They were talking about he wanted DeMar DeRozan to come off the bench. But I don't know what that didn't get him axed. I don't know what really got him axed.
You got to understand that. And I don't understand the front office of the Kings, but I heard the Kings front office and ownership is just horrible. And I say that because the Denver Nuggets coach right now, he's the ex Kings coach.
Mike Malone, right?
No. It's another name. I don't think it's Mike Malone. It's a foreign
but
name.
people already discussed it. I know that's where you were going.
Yeah, but the Kings. Yeah, Mike Malone coach of the Kings, but I don't think he's the coach of the Nuggets right now. Whoever the coach for the Nuggets, he coached for the Kings, and they asked him like, "What's going on? Why did Mike Brown get fired?" He was like, "Yo, listen, that organization is crazy. Look, they fired me. You know what I mean? And look, I won a championship after they let me go. You know what I mean? So he threw a jab at these dudes. But I just think that that organization is like the Knicks at one point in time. The ownership is meddling in basketball, and he don't know nothing about basketball. You know what I mean? So
Y'all still got James Dolan?
Yeah, we still got James Dolan. And rest in peace to his pops or his brother. His pops just passed away, actually.
Well, shout out to the Dolan family.
Yeah, Charles.
Desi Daz, what's going on, bro? Grace was good. Good evening. Happy New Year to both of y'all.
Happy New Year. What's going on, Desi Daz? Yeah, Charles Dolan just passed away a couple of days ago. He was the founder of Cablevision.
So that must be the father.
Yeah, he was the father. And
Rest in peace.
and then talk about the Suns. The Suns, I don't know what's wrong with them. I just think it's Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, I think his attitude and his demeanor sometimes drag a whole team down. You know what I mean? And I
I
don't
think
know,
they need a point guard.
huh?
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I think they need a point guard. That's what's missing. Bradley Beal is not a point guard. He's a two guard.
Yeah, he's not.
He's a two guard that can pass. Booker is a two guard that can pass. They need somebody to run the offense. They need Chris Paul-esque type player.
I could say that too. I believe that too. Because they don't got no.
Yeah, because once Chris Paul leaves, they nothing. I mean, Chris Paul had trouble staying on the court, but with him there, they're formidable. They're not like look at the Spurs, man. People don't like to give Chris Paul his fucking props, man. Chris Paul makes teams better. Now, if you could find a point guard and have it like we do with quarterbacks in the NFL, watch Chris Paul. Watch what he does. He's still the standard, not standard. He's above standard. But I mean, the traditional point guard. He plays defense. He can knock down shots, but he's looking to run the offense. He's looking to run. He can score 3 points and still have 30 assists. Like, dude knows how to run the offense. He knows basketball. And that's what we're lacking with people now because, you know, the one and dones, all that shit with college and people not learning the craft. They're not honing in on the craft. They think the point guard, I bring the ball up and I do fancy dribble and I go to the rack or I shoot threes.
But again, that is true. But then you got, again, what's the first question that you asked at the beginning? What's wrong with the NBA? You got 6'10" guys thinking they are point guards, bringing the ball up. You got 6'9" guys bringing the ball up, being point guards, and when they actually play small forward and power forward, you know what I mean? So yes, that people playing out of position, certain people want to have too much control over the ball because they was a dominant force at the lower levels, you know what I mean? Such as high school, such as college. And now when you get into the NBA, everybody's professional out here. You know what I mean? Even the person that the 12th man on the bench, the 14th man on the roster, he's on there for a reason. You know what I mean? And you got to understand there's only 2 rounds of draft, 2 rounds of players coming out of thousands or hundreds of thousands of players that's play basketball from Division I to D3 or D5 or whatever, however it goes. You know what I mean?
D3.
So, and that
then the overseas players and G League players
and all this, you know what I mean? So we have to take in consideration that too. Like if you're in the NBA level, you're there for a reason. But again, this is all entertainment. This is all entertainment, bro. And if I want to change this league into a soft big man league and don't have 20 assists a game, we're going to change that. That's what the league wants, you know what I mean? That's what the league is.
Yeah, they're trying to make it kind of like European a little bit. But the people from Europe that come over, they've all dominated for the most part, and they say it's easier in the NBA than it is in Europe.
Mm-hmm. Because all of them is grinding out there, you know what I mean? All of them is putting the body out there. And a lot of them got that playing physical from playing physical against the NBA players, you know what I mean? Because they would come into the Olympics and getting wiped out by the Olympics, by the tough and gritty Jordans,
the physicality,
the you know what I mean? What we call the dream team, you know what I mean? Chris Mullins, you know what I mean? Small forward is boxing you out and putting body on you, pause, you know what I mean?
Right. And it was looking so easy for them because they used to pause banging.
Mm-hmm. Jason Kidd, you know what I mean? Like we
that's my guy. They don't make no more of those, bro.
They don't.
Rondo was probably Chris Paul, since he's still playing, is the last version of like a Jason Kidd type player. Except he scores more. He had a better jump shot. So he scored a little more and his career is a little longer. But CP3 on your team, man, I don't know about, after next year. I think next year he can run again next year, but after that, I don't know. But I mean, he'd be knocking on like year 20 or some shit. But Chris Paul, man, I've loved Chris Paul his whole career. I don't care what the naysayers say. Yeah, he hasn't won a championship. Yeah, he gets injured. It fucking happens, man. It happens.
Let's look at the assist leaders in the NBA this year. Trae Young, which is not a natural point. He plays point guard. He's a scoring point guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trae Young is leading in the league
With 9 or something, right?
Now you got 12. You got 12.
Oh shit! Go ahead, Trae.
Yeah, you got 12. I believe these are the stats. You know what I mean? And then they got Clyde Cunningham.
Cade
Cunningham from Detroit. He's averaging 9.7. Nikolai is not Joker 9.5. LeBron 9. Tyrese Halliburton 8.6. And then you got Chris Paul 8.4.
Come on, and he don't play the minutes that them dudes play that you just said.
You said what?
He don't get he starts, but he only gets like 30 minutes.
Yeah, facts. A little bit over, little bit under 30 minutes. Facts. Everybody else is getting 30, 33, 30. Matter of fact,
niggas 38 minutes, bro. 37, 38 minutes.
35 and better. That the other name, other top 5 from Chris Paul.
The top 5, they get 35. Look at that. Now give Chris Paul that. Trae Young will be having a battle right now. Shout out to Trae Young. I didn't know you was doing that. I still don't like you. But shout out to you for that.
Again, who's the point? Who's guards over there? There's only one guard, I think, which is Trae Young. You know what I mean? Everybody else was forwards. You know what I mean? LeBron, Joker, Cunningham. I believe Cunningham is a forward as well. You know what I mean?
I think he's a 2 guard, but I'll see that.
Yeah. And Tyrese, Halliburton, he's a guard. You know what I mean? So everybody,
point guard.
You know what I mean? Four out of the 5 names, or 3 out of the 5 names is all forwards. You know what I mean? So,
I think Halliburton, not Halliburton. Cade Cunningham is a 2.
Is it 2? Okay.
Yeah, he's a shooting guard.
Okay.
But he is the Pistons though. Cade Cunningham is the Pistons at only 23 years old. He is the Pistons.
Well, Pistons went through like 4 different changes of who they wanted to be the last 3 years, and I mean, they had a lot of forwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they traded for Bagley, who was a good forward in my opinion. You know what I mean? Bagley, yep. And then they had Jerome Grant over it. Was it Jerome Grant? Jeremy Grant, yeah. Like them dudes, like hustle dudes. You know what I mean? But they've been.
I don't like Marvin Bagley. He went to North Carolina. He never. No. That's the wrong person. I'm thinking about the wrong person. No. All right. Yeah, you might be right. All right. I'm thinking about the other Marvin Williams. Okay, Marvin. Okay. You got that one. Jermaine Cade this year is averaging 7 assists, 5 rebounds, and no, that's career. 9.7 assists, 6.7 rebounds, and 24 points on almost 45% shooting. So dude is doing his thing. But we knew this already. We knew Cade was gonna be a beast. We seen it. We heard things about him. Let me see who's my surprise on the you know what's surprising? I'm gonna talk about the Bulls real quick. See how Zach LaVine ain't bitching right now?
Because he there by himself.
Exactly. You see it too. You saw it too. He didn't want DeMar DeRozan there.
But
as the leader.
I seen that before the Rosen got there. Like he's a different type of person when he got a co-star. You know what I mean? He don't like playing with a co-star. And I think we mentioned this before too. You know what I mean? He don't like having that second name, that second person that's next to him that just is big or bigger than him. You know what I mean? Pause.
Right. Like we 15 and 18. With DeMar DeRozan, we would have probably been where the Hawks are. 18 and 15. And I really think that I'm mad we didn't keep DeMar DeRozan. And I know when since it's the social media era, when DeMar DeRozan retires, he's gonna say, Zach Levine was a little beef. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know, they start exposing shit after they leave. Like, I ain't under contract no fucking more. So, you know, I'm gonna let y'all know what it is. But all right, that's enough of basketball because I don't even like, bruh, it's crazy. I'd rather play in the gym than watch the professionals. I haven't even really been. I watched a little bit of the Knicks because the Knicks are fun to watch, man. Y'all getting players that I like, and I hate
And
that because I don't want to cheer for y'all.
what's crazy about the Knicks chemistry ain't even there yet. You know what I mean? Like we ain't
It's
even
building.
like, and then we ain't even hit like a bump in the road to where we be like, you know what, yo, we got issues. Nah, and I don't think we're gonna get there either, because nobody's an egomaniac. You know what I mean? Nobody
Right.
wants all pause. Everybody's comfortable with getting what they get, and then no one's worried about stats. You know what I mean?
Nah, you dead right though, bro. There's no egos and shit.
No
Uh,
playing down people.
exactly. Everybody knows, like, hey, this is Jalen Brunson's team. He's gonna get the bulk, but I'm a beast, so I know I'm gonna get mine. And Michael Bridges and Cat, those two guys, like, I love Michael Bridges because he makes basketball look easy. He plays so smooth, so fluid. The game just looks easy to him. And Cat, I like Cat shit since he after his first year, I'm like, oh, okay. So Cat gonna get his too.
And what's crazy about Cat is a big man pause that don't care about because
Cause
he
he
knows
gonna get his, bro.
you understand. He know he's gonna eat. You know what I mean? He know that if he wants to, he can go in there and dominate every given night with 25 and better each night. You know what I mean?
And if
And
Jalen Brunson is a real leader, if he's having an off game, he'll tell Cat, bro, do it. Turn up.
what
Turn up.
what's up, Miss Brenton? How you doing? Happy New Year's Eve. Hopefully all is well.
Happy New
Yeah,
Year. Happy New Year, Miss Brinson.
but even Jalen don't even be like, you know what? Let me go out there and take the shots off. And let me shoot first. You know what I mean? Jalen like, okay,
Nah.
what's the game? What's the game plan, coach? We gonna go with game plan. You know what I mean? And if it goes my way, you call on my number. We call on my number. And if you call in Bridges' number, you call in Bridges' number. You call in Atua number, you call in Atua. You know what I mean? Whoever it is, that's what we doing. And if they making their shots, we riding with them. And I seen that, watching it. The other day I was watching the game, and McBride came off the bench, and Bridges was like on his scoring shit. And the next thing you know, McBride comes off the bench. Bridges could have went in and did a layup, and he was like, okay, see McBride open and pass it to the open man. They having fun out there. They having fun.
Yeah.
They
They doing commercials and shit. Definitely. And Josh Hart is still my guy because Josh Hart now, I mean, he's still the heart and soul on the low because he still does all the hustle plays. He's the one that's probably going to have the most triple doubles in the season for the Knicks, as far as the Knicks go. Still love Josh Hart, and I think the Knicks are loving him too. The one thing I didn't know, I just realized these guys are just a little bit older than I thought, but they still have a lot of time. They all have at least a 4 or 5 year window. And the only thing they can improve now is the bench. So once you improve the bench, you got 4 or 5 years to win a championship. And then I just have to dismantle everything because if you can't do it with this core, you won't be able to do it. And I still see Boston, like I did last year, I see Boston as the favorite to win the championship again. To me, that's just to me in my feeble mind.
Well, we were luckily that you ain't, fixing the games and things of that nature. So we ain't worried about that because everything gonna, go its course. And
No.
it's gonna have to double back up for the Knicks to win a championship. And I'm just going by, the storyline, you know what I mean, how it goes. Just like how the storyline playing out, don't mean to switch over to no sports, but the storyline playing out was Barkley, playing the Giants, and he's about to break a record. The storyline is just fucking so fitting somewhere, and it's just hard to 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 just say it's coincidence. Too many things just be coincidence in the world of entertainment. You know what I mean? Or Hollywood. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. It's just crazy,
brother, man. I'm not even going to go there, but I love it for Saquon Barkley. I'm not even going to sit here and hold you up. I'm not going. I just made the post about it.
Yeah, listen. You know me, and I've been SB all day long, bro, all year long. SB.
You know why you don't count? Because you're a fucking running back. So of course. But I'm fucking around.
No,
I know.
You ain't never heard me say, "Yo, Cadillac Williams." You never heard me say,
I know.
Chubb, which Nick Chubb is tough. You know what I mean?
Do me a favor, name some Giants that you wanted to get rid of that were running backs. Stop. Don't name Nick Chubb, and that would be crazy if you wanted Nick Chubb gone. Nick Chubb is a beast.
Nick Chubb is the beast. That's what I say, but you ain't never say Nick Chubb is gonna be the man, bro. Like I love my running back forwards, you know what I mean? But Barkley, just watching Barkley was just like watching Barry Sanders, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yes.
Fluency. I'm just talking about how he runs and the fluency.
I love it, bro. It's like watching LT, LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah, exactly. The 1 year or 2 years of the Pittsburgh Rebellion Bell. You know what I mean? What's the name? Bell.
So Le'Veon Bell?
Yeah.
No, he had more than 2 years. He had more than 2. He had like 4.
Well, he probably did, but the 2 years that I seen of him, like, showing finesse, you know what I mean? And there's something.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell is an animal. Hold on. We forgetting the guy, Marshall Faulk, man.
Yeah,
1,000.
Yeah, we definitely are, but we also
you can never leave Marshall Faulk. For me, man, when it comes to being a total running back, you can't leave Marshall Faulk out of the damn equation.
That's fact. As much as I hated the Rams, the greatest show on turf, he was the man. You know what I mean? Marshall Faulk.
Nah, but he was the man. And what's the name, bro? Indy. People don't remember. He played in Indy with Peyton Manning.
Fake facts.
Yeah, and he was a 1,000-yard rusher there.
Facts.
Marshall Faulk was good for like Marshawn Lynch. People don't realize Beast Mode started off with Buffalo. He didn't start in Seattle.
But in Buffalo, he was real wild in Buffalo, and that's why they got rid of him. They couldn't maintain. And not only that, but we gotta understand where that geographic is at.
I'm about to say, bro, you coming from Compton to Buffalo, bro. He wouldn't be able to handle Buffalo coming from New York City, bro.
I like to say upstate with all of them hillbillies.
Rednecks, call it what it is, the rednecks, the racism.
Yep. All them correction officers that come out there and support the Buffalo Bill Nation out there. Yeah.
With the tattoo of the black baby with a rope around his neck.
Yeah. Yep. So he couldn't.
We know all about that, Buffalo.
Yep. Facts.
We know Buffalo. We love Josh Allen too, but we know what the hell goes on in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just mad because I just flipped the subject. We was talking about basketball, and I want to go back.
No, all we need is your prediction, and we can continue on with the football, bro. Oh shit, let me give a West. My fault. I got to give a West prediction. It's Boston versus. I want to say OKC, but I feel the same way about OKC that I do Cleveland. Like y'all gonna be good, but a veteran team is gonna be better in the playoffs, and that's why I got Boston over Cleveland. And in the West, damn, everybody's young, bro. I would go Mavericks. Boston and Mavericks.
I don't know.
That's what happened last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It might be a damn repeat, or the Nuggets. The Mavericks, it's going to be the same shit, bro. And you probably heard it here first. Boston versus the Mavericks and Nuggets. And the Knicks are going to give the playoffs a hell of a run. But like I said last year, Boston is going to stop them. And it might go 7. And if Boston is lucky, a key Nick is going to be hurt at the wrong time. Not none of the big numbers, but like if a Josh Hart gets hurt, y'all are done. Done. I think you'd rather OG and Newbie get hurt than Josh Hart.
Ain't nobody gonna be hurt. That happened last year. Everybody was still
I did.
That's not
Man,
gonna
we can't predict injuries, brother.
That's not gonna happen this year. Even if it do happen, we got enough quality scorers and enough efficient
Not
scorers
on that bench. Not on that bench.
that can make it happen. You know what I mean?
Not on that bench. And you don't want to do the you don't want to get ran to the ground. You don't want to run your starters to the ground because then they're gonna be tired unless you sweeping series and they get the rest. You don't want to run them dudes to the ground.
I think Thibodeau learned from the Minnesota days, which I thought he did. He learned before
Minnesota.
last
The Bulls days.
the Minnesota, the Bulls, and last year. Like I said, I
His
thought
playoffs is still an 8-man rotation, bro. His playoffs is an 8-man rotation. Even if he plays 10 now, he's only going to play 8 in the playoffs, bro. You know this. You should know this. Like I already know this.
But that's why you play your mans, play your 10-man rotation right now. Get everybody some minutes, so that way they warmed up for when the playoffs come up. That they be shorten your bench, and then God willing, if we need them, they already there to take position. They already know what they got to do. So that's not worried about. Maybe we need one more person, and I kind of think they're going to get another big man because they don't know how Mitchell won't come back or if he's ready to come back in time. But the Knicks coming out the East, you know what I mean, and coming out the West in a 7-game series. It will be either the Nuggets if they don't get bumped out early, and a surprising team that everybody need to watch out for. Everybody besides Houston Rockets is
Grizzlies.
It's the Spurs.
Oh, the Spurs. But
Spurs.
they're ninth, I think. Nope, they're not even. Wow.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
ninth.
yeah, they're ninth.
They're ninth. But watch them. Coach,
I agree. They're not championship ready though, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think they like a couple of years short from championship ready. But don't be surprised in the 7-game, 5-game series that these guys will play tough.
Oh no, it's all 7. It's all 7. It's all 7.
And be out coached. You know what I mean?
See, now the Spurs are a fucking anomaly.
Look,
because everything. Yeah, go ahead.
With what you just said, barring an injury from a West Coast team that has only one star scorer. You know what I mean? So,
right. And I mean, the Warriors are there with them. So, I mean, how many they take now? They do a little 10 and then they break it down or whatever the hell. But yeah, the Warriors are number 10, 16 and 16, are right along with them. But the Warriors are 3 and 7 in the last 10, and the Spurs are 5 and 5.
Well, you could never count the Warriors out. I think a team that's gonna fall from the way they at right now would be the Clippers. You know what I mean? So,
the Clippers are kind of surprising. They number 5.
Yeah.
They don't have Paul George. And I like Paul George. Let me see. Hold on.
But
the Sixers.
You still got
the Sixers are doing worse than the Bulls, bro. Sixers are 11, 13, and 17, bro.
Well, Joel Embiid, he been fucked up since the beginning of the season. So he's
I mean, that's the Nets fell to where they supposed to be. They 12 and 20 now. They were doing okay. And then I guess they got rid of Schroeder. And a point guard means so. You see that shit though right there, bro? Schroeder was the point guard. They were, above water, slightly above water. He's gone. They're trash. And And that's my point of saying with Chris Paul going to San Antonio, because you seen what they did last year? Nothing. Now they got Chris Paul, a floor general. A floor general is important. So when you're doing if coaches would dig it, when you're doing these drafts, man, it might be better. It might behoove you to pick somebody who did 3 years of school in college, because they have 3 years of being a floor general. You got these guys, you're taking them for, because of their age. I get it. I kind of dig it. But they end up being projects that never pan out. Or they possibly could be projects that never pan out. But it is what it is, B.
I mean, I didn't think the Nets was. I mean, I ain't knocking that point guard situation, because you need a point guard, you need a general to run the floor.
You need a floor general, bro. You gotta have a floor general. The only time I remember a team being a championship team without a true point guard floor general is Chicago Bulls. Ron Harper was not a point guard. B.J. Armstrong was a point guard, but he wasn't really the floor general. It was Scottie Pippen or Michael Jordan. They shared the duty. B.J. Armstrong was just the damn point guard in like position. But he made an all-star. He was an all-star because he could shoot. And he ended up averaging 18 a game. But he wasn't he wasn't the prototypical. You can't see, even with the 18 a game, he didn't average 10 assists, 9 assists.
Yeah, none. Yeah. I had no true point guard over there.
We had no true point guard. We had guys who played defense at the one. And when we brought Ron Harper over, he's a goddamn two guard.
Yeah, he was definitely two guard.
Excuse me.
John Paxson, he was a point. I think he was a point.
He was a point guard, but he was coming off the bench anyway. So, and even when he started, he still didn't average more than 5 assists a game, 5.5 or some shit like that.
I don't think he was more of a 3-point specialist, shooting guard type of guy. I mean,
bro, he was just I'm not trying to take anything away from the guards that played for us, because I love them. They were on our team. They did key, like John Paxson did key shit. That's why we know his name. But where you have let's go with the Knicks. Y'all had Derek Harper. Before Derek Harper, y'all had Mark Jackson. Y'all had Rod Strickland. Y'all had floor generals.
Yeah.
Y'all had floor, even like as of recently. Not now. Yeah, but y'all had Jason Kidd at one point. And he was, at his last fucking toe. He was on his last. No, didn't he leave y'all and go to Dallas and win?
Yep.
Yeah. So, but I mean, he was still all right. So when he was with the Knicks, he was on his last probably 2 legs. He still had 2 legs, but he wasn't the same. But he ran that team. It's about when you were PG. It's about with basketball, you got to have somebody that knows how to fucking run the team. You have to. The chemistry shit is so real. That's why I think Boston is going to win this year again, because the Knicks are building chemistry, but they just don't have it yet. But I do believe after mid-season, y'all are going to be fucking y'all are already dangerous, but y'all are going to be on. Y'all going to hit the ground running after the All-Star break. I'll say that. After the All-Star break, y'all going to hit the ground running. And the Knicks are going to be one of the more formidable. Y'all already are. And I don't like the fact I'm saying this. That's why I'm glad I've been drinking on air, so that people say, yeah, I could just sit there and say, y'all see me, I was drinking, I was drunk.
Oh, you wasn't drunk. You just drunk. You got high tolerance, remember?
I do. But yeah, I'm obviously not drunk. But
I just also wanted you to just say that on record too. So when we go back to videotape over, I
ain't gonna front, because the wife sits here and says, like, yo, that's like your 5th shot, and you are the same as before your first shot. And it's like, I know it's not like I'm new to this. I mean, shit, bro. To keep it 100, this is something you probably don't know. We were damn near alcoholics after you left. Like in the Mac, it was bottle after bottle, bro. It was party hour, bro. I should honestly have like 7 children by now.
How I don't know if I came through on the time and when I came through, no. The hydrant was when I was there. The hydrant was
Yeah. But you
hydrant.
do know though, because the hydrant wouldn't have happened if he wasn't saucy.
Yeah, but then it was times where I came there and y'all everybody had a bottle for themselves. You know what I mean? Everybody had a bottle. Everybody put their own bottle and it wasn't no little shit that you put in your pocket. You know what I mean? It was
No,
shit
we was buying bottles. We was getting lit. The only ones that wasn't, we didn't fuck with them with it. We let Calvin have a little bit because you know they on meds and shit. We never gave Rich shit. Rich hit blunts. Like we cannot have Rich in here drunk, and I'm gonna slap the shit out of somebody if I give him liquor thinking it's funny. We do not want to see a drunk Rich. He might fuck one of y'all up because he don't like y'all niggas secretly. Shit, man. But now let's knock off some MLB, bro. Yeah, who you said your finals was?
I said the Knicks
Again, yeah. You said that last year.
and the West Coast. And damn, I'm sorry. I was looking at hockey.
You said the Clipper. No, you said the
I ain't say nothing about no freaking Clippers.
no. You Nuggets.
No, yeah, Nuggets.
Yeah, and I got Boston and either the Nuggets or the Mavericks. It's gonna kind of be a repeat of last year. Because for some reason, I think the Timberwolves might kind of start getting it together and be a little better than they are now.
Again, yo, bro, I don't see the Mavericks. I don't see the Mavericks. I don't know. Like they don't show me that they're dominant force from the West anymore. Like, and like, that's a team that's gonna be barring injuries. You know what I mean?
Bro, they coasting on niggas right now, bro. They coasting. I think they're coasting. Like at 20-13, I think they sit there day to day and say, listen, we're in 4th place. 4th is not bad. We don't need to be in 1st. We don't need to be in 2nd. We just need to get to the playoffs. And then we're going to turn up on them. Like, you're not fooling me, bro. They're not fool. Nobody's fooling me, bro. I'm not going for none of it. I'm not going for any of it, bro. But I got Boston versus the Mavs or the Nuggets. Because I think they're going to turn up, man. And the Nuggets having Russell Westbrook, salute to my guy. I didn't like you at first. Not because you weren't good. It's because, I love Derrick Rose. And y'all two were like the top point guards in the NBA for a few years. I love Russell Westbrook now, though. I love Russ. Russ is dope. Shout out to Russ. But we're gonna leave Russ. We're gonna leave on Russ. That's how much respect it is. He was the best for last. We're gonna talk about our not our, but the New York Yankees real quick. I'm gonna keep it 100 as the first thought. They had a better postseason than us, bro. Not postseason, off season than us.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I'm glad you agree, bro, because I wanted that mother. I'm watching the Braves every now and then, but I get firsthand look at the Braves down here, bro. The pitcher they got, I'm mad. My brain ain't working right now. But dude that they got that was with the Braves last year, I wanted him, and I wanted Walker Buehler. Walker Buehler, I believe, went to Boston. But I wanted both of those guys, and both of them are injury risk. But for the contracts that they signed for, bro. No, what's the name? Got 8 years. Walker Buehler, I think, got 1 or 2. So it's like, wow. Hold on, let me get the name. Oh, wow. How they knew? They listened. Max Fried, bro. And then they got Cody Bellinger, bro. I wanted Cody Bellinger since he got drafted by the Dodgers, like by the Dodgers. He just came over from the Cubs. But him and Jock Peterson, like I told people, I told you, I tell the people watching, if I wasn't a Met fan, I'd be a fucking Dodgers fan. Because I watch them, like I pay attention to the Dodgers. And having Cody Bellinger, bro, they replaced Juan Soto perfectly. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you.
Listen. They got Bellinger and Paul Goldschmidt, man. I'm telling you.
And they just signed Goldschmidt today.
Yeah. Yes.
And they got Max Fried.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they had an awesome. I don't like the. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't care for the Paul Goldschmidt. I don't care for that. That means nothing. I'm glad we didn't get him.
And the closer that they traded for Devin Williams.
Yeah, they got Devin Williams for the Brewers. Yo, back to hold on real quick again about Paul Goldschmidt. Should have just kept Anthony Rizzo.
So what?
Should have just kept Anthony Rizzo.
Nah, Anthony Rizzo is like he's. I mean, both of them injury prone. Both of them not going. You know what I mean?
And they both long in the tooth, bro. You should have just kept Anthony Rizzo. That's the same shit, except Rizzo is left-handed, which at least you got the short porch, and Goldschmidt is right-handed. I would have just kept Anthony Rizzo, bro, to keep it 100 with that one. That's what I was thinking when I saw the report. I'm like, Goldschmidt? Like, you didn't upgrade, bro. You didn't upgrade.
I don't think Rizzo hit 20 more than 20 15 home runs, 17 home runs last year.
But what do you think Paul Goldschmidt is going to do this year? You think he's going to hit more than 17 home runs, bro? Like, realistically?
He averaged 20. I mean, I would say he averaged 20, about 25. He hit 22 last year, hit 25 the year before. He gave you 60 RBIs. And I'm looking at Anthony Rizzo right now. Because I think Rizzo,
you said he hit how many? 22 last year?
Yeah, he hit 22.
Yeah, you said like 17. Like, how to just stay with Anthony Rizzo, bro? I'm telling you. You got the short porch. Like, what did he do wrong? Like, unless he did something you just don't like him, okay. But it's business-wise.
I mean, career average-wise, they both the same. But, like, the last, like, you could see that what's name's on decline, that Rizzo's on decline. You know
okay, they're both on downward spirals, not just Rizzo, bro. Now look at Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, like I said, Paul is too, but Paul's more of a. I like him because I was watching him not last year, because I don't think last year that he was doing good for me, but the 2 years before that, the 2022 and 2023, I was rocking out with him because he was hitting home runs and he was getting hit batting 370. He was on batting 317. In 2022, he was batting 268 and 245. Now you have Rizzo batting 228. Like, that's a big difference between 245 and 228.
That is.
And
I mean, I give you that.
Between 65 RBIs and 32 RBIs that 35 RBIs that Rizzo was given. And I didn't get to see the home runs yet because the home runs didn't show on that screen.
Bro.
Yeah.
All right. So you made some great points regardless. And you made some good points.
8 home runs. Sorry, I gave him 9 more extra home runs that he didn't hit. So he had 8 home runs last year.
Listen here, bro. I concede to the fact of what you're saying, but peep what I mean. Peep what I'm saying. Because regardless of the downward spiral, who's going, who's spiraling down slower or faster or whatever, pause. They pick the same age bracket, bro. Like, if you're gonna check, go younger. Go get some, make a trade for somebody who nobody's looking at, but you can see like, yo, if this guy was with us, he'd be great here. Yeah, because he does this, that, and the third, and develop him.
Listen, I don't care about the Yankees, but as a GM, I don't have to give up no assets. He's on a free agent market. I could sign this dude right here. Let me pick him up. He's an upgrade for who I have at that position. He played good defense, solid defense. And maybe he get a gold glove over there, you know what I mean? And he's probably a fallback to what they really want as far as Alonzo, you know what I mean? To be honest with you, for the polar bear's still out there lurking.
And I would have took the fucking polar bear over Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah, but polar bear,
Real talk.
polar bear got an agent that is trying to break the bank.
No, I mean, you do it. You have a point there. I'm looking at the free agents, first baseman, and to be for real, all of them are fucking long in the tooth. So I would have definitely went after Pete Alonso because looking at everybody else, hold on, let me see. Hold up, I might be bugging. All right, hold on. Because I'm seeing names there. It's like you look up something, it's like, wow, I didn't ask you for that. I didn't ask you for all-time free agents at first base. All right, catchers, first baseman, Christian Walker, 34. Pete Alonso. Wow, he got offered 30. He got offered 3 years and 90 million by the Mets, and he said no. So he's gonna get much less. All the first basemen, bro, are long in the tooth. All of them. So basically, the youngest first baseman you got that's actually decent is Pete Alonso, bro. 30 years old. Christian Walker's 34. Carlos Santana's 39. Goldschmidt is 37. Justin Turner's 40. Donovan Solano is 37. Connor Joe is 32. Huh?
Two things gonna happen with Alonso. Either he's gonna sign a 1-year contract, you know what I mean?
Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year's, champ. Or he's gonna sign a 2-year contract with 3-year contract with a heavy guarantee and an option.
It's baseball. It's all guaranteed, bro. It's baseball.
And an option opt out. Now all of
Pete Alonso is going to sign for less than 30 million a year. He's trying to get more to be the highest paid first baseman, which is like, bro, I get it, but you're 30.
His average don't pick that up. His average don't.
And he's batting 240, bro. He was batting 240, and you had a down year in a contract year.
Yeah.
So if I'm a GM, is that an anomaly or is he starting to slow down? Get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you didn't even turn in 100 RBIs.
And you're not.
So if you turn in 100 RBI, I'll take that over the home run drop.
And you're not a Gold Glove first baseman. You play great defense, but you're not a Gold Glove first baseman.
He did improve his defense.
I don't
know if people saw that, but Peter Alonso worked hard. He improved his defense.
He played great defense, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And maybe I'm biased, but I don't think I am. But I think that he's a great.
Listen, you telling it how it is, bro. He played good defense this year. Great defense.
And I think he take pride in his defense, like his improvement and all. Like he know that he got better. He see that he gets better.
Yeah.
And he wants to get better. You know what I mean? But he's just awkward in that, in my opinion, inside that. Like maybe his size. I pause. You know what I mean? I don't know.
His defense, he's worthy of starting for anybody in the MLB.
Oh yeah.
But here's people. Paul Goldschmidt is 37. Your man Rizzo 35.
And look at the numbers.
But I guess I don't know, man.
Look at the numbers.
But they only signed Goldschmidt for a year because you know what they're gonna do, right? Well, no, they're not gonna do that because he would never play for them. Vlad Guerrero Jr.
No, well, I
think he's
Bo Bichette is not a first baseman, but they think about getting him from Toronto.
You said who?
Bo Bichette.
Oh, Bo Bichette. Well, Bo Bichette is good.
Mhm.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
But if we don't get Alonso, like I said on a short, if we don't get Alonso, we definitely need to go after. We need to get a mediocre first baseman for 1 year. Get one of these old guys like Gurriel, Julie Gurriel. He's like 41. He's capable of playing a position. But he did slow down. But for 1 year, maybe he have a renaissance year.
But who's our first? Well, I don't know. Gotta ask you these questions. You know what I mean? When we talk about sports nowadays with New York teams, when you say we, you talking about you as a Yankee fan, or you?
If I'm talking about Pete Alonso, bro, I'm talking about we as a damn Met, man. I don't mean no. I ain't never going to root for you. The one who like the Yankees and the Jets
I just gotta
and the Brooklyn Nets.
listen. I just gotta ask the question. You know what I mean? I gotta ask the question on these sports shows.
Listen, the only team I'm not feeling right now is the Giants, bro.
Okay, that's all.
And that's it. When it comes to the Mets, I got
Not
the
a
hat
Knicks fan.
on. I
You're
haven't worn my Giants hat.
not a Knicks fan, so I gotta ask these New York questions. That's all. That's all I'm saying, Uncle Jack.
Yeah, I'm not a Knicks fan.
My
No,
bad.
no.
My bad.
I like the Bulls.
If I touched the funny bone because you said we and we was talking about.
No. Mistaking me for a Knicks fan. I don't care if my team is 1-40. I will never like the Knicks. I'm a Bulls fan all day.
That's
Through the
right.
pain and suffering from the championships to Derrick Rose to pain and suffering. I'm sitting where I'm at because I'm suffering with the Giants right now. But shit, even with the Texans, I suffered with them too.
You did not suffer
My
with
quarterback lost
Yeah.
all
You
three.
did not suffer with us.
Yeah,
This year. That you're lying. You did not suffer with us this year. Don't say that. Do not say that. Do not say that. Do not say that. You did
Listen,
not
I ain't like the Giants this year.
I don't think you suffer with us either. Pause. You know what I mean? No. You can't hold that weight. You can't hold that anchor. No.
Now listen here, though. Now listen here. I'm prove myself to be awesome right now. It's not like I sit there and wait until week 6, week 7 to say I ain't fucking with the Giants. I said that shit before week 1 started, bro. I told you I was riding with the Texans. Bro, before week 1 started, bro.
I got this hat on because we are in
Huh?
mourning. I got this hat on because we are in mourning. I bought this New York Giants black hat because my team is in mourning. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I got this med here because we're not.
So I say that to say that. You know
We're
what
all stars.
I mean?
We're all stars.
That's facts. I ain't mad. I love that. I love the Mets hat. Love the Mets hat.
I'm not putting that Giant shit on. I ain't putting that Giant shit on until they learn something. And you know what? I'm gonna make my World Series prediction. It looks like the Yankees are going again, and I think the Dodgers are going again. We're gonna have a repeat. We gotta see how we do. It's still early, so that's not Don't stamp it. Don't stamp it. But as far as this fucking offseason looking, it's gonna be a fucking repeat of the World Series. And the Yankees actually might win this one, barring injury from somebody significant, aka Max Fried, because he's a fucking legit number 2. He's a number 2 all the way. Yeah, he could be a number 1, but they already got Garrett Cole, so look for Max Fried to be that number 2, and that 1-2 punch is gonna be if everybody stays healthy. That's gonna be one of the best 1-2 punches in the fucking MLB, B. For real, yo. For real. And I know I said MLB, B. I'm gonna keep it on. What's your prediction before we move on to the shit we probably sit here and talk about?
I might even manage your prediction. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not the Yankees again. Yankees may have lost Soto, but they picked up people to replace them.
Bro, Cody Bellinger's left-handed and fast. So they lost Soto, but they still got this they got a faster guy. He might not hit as well in terms of average, and he might not get on bases much, but he does the same shit. He does more shit.
He may hit into the gaps and be a double machine out there. You know what I mean? He may
Bro,
hit.
that nigga's gonna.
He may
Bro,
hit.
Cody Bellinger is gonna hit 40 home runs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put that. Mark it down, bro. If barring injury, Cody Bellinger's hitting 40 home runs this year, bro. They just man. Doc, listen to me, bro.
No,
I've been watching Cody Bellinger his whole career, bro.
Look.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
In my head, that's why I put the camera on because I was shaking. I'm not saying yeah. I was shaking my head because that's so true, bro. I believe that's true, bro. I won't be surprised.
Yeah, bro. Like
that won't be
that dude, Cody Bellinger, bro. When he first became a free agent, I wanted the Mets to snatch him up. It was looking like because he had the bad year, he was hitting like sub 220, bro. I think he hit 218, 2 something. But when he left the Dodgers, and he went to Chicago. And as you see, like the dude can now in Yankee Stadium, bro, with that right field porch, Cody Bellinger's gonna flourish. I see 40 home runs, bro. And then the bad part is the dude can steal 30 stolen bases. He can steal 30 bases. I mean, Cody Bellinger he's a baller. He can ball. Like maybe he gets in his head too much, pause, as a lot of hitters do. He might take himself out the game. But when Cody Bellinger is on point, he's on point, bro. He's an animal. They snatched up 2 guys that I wanted. Max Fried, Cody Bellinger. But with the 8 years they gave Max Fried, I don't know if I would have wanted to do that. That's why I say my next guy, another Dodger, former Dodger, Walker Buehler. And we didn't get him either. Walker Buehler is a difference maker, and he would end up probably being, I guess Sean Manaea is our ace now. Walker Buehler's not a 3. I'm gonna say that. He's not a 3. But for the fact that Manaea and Senga have been there already, yeah, he'd have been a 3. That'd have been probably the best 1, 2, 3 punch. Be it Max Fried or Walker Buehler. That'd have been the best top 3 in Major League Baseball. And I stand on that. Shit for that. Well, I guess Paul Goldschmidt, they probably went off of metrics, bro, when they picked up Goldschmidt. They went strictly off metrics. Because what I'm looking at is WAR. WAR. Paul Goldschmidt had a WAR of 4.4 last year, which is even better than Justin Turner's, who was at 2.2. That's why Goldschmidt seems like a key pickup. Turner 2.2 WAR, and he had a 4.4. So he literally doubled him.
I mean, and how Paul Schmidt was used the last couple of years too. You know, when he was in the game, because he was an Iron Man for like prior to two out the last 3 years. Him and Nolan, what's the third baseman? Nolan, what's the name? From Arizona Diamondbacks. Nolan Arnaldo, whatever.
My fault. I had technical difficulty. What you said?
The guy
after the Iron Man,
the third baseman,
Scott Rowland.
He was in
You said Scott Rowland?
No, Nolan something. He was in Colorado, and he's a Diamondback now.
Oh, okay. Oh, Arenado.
Yeah,
Arenado.
Yeah, Arenado. Him. He was.
Yeah, Nolan Arenado. But he's headed to an old too.
But no, I'm just saying how they were using in Arizona. He was protection. They was protection for each other. You know what I mean? Like the pitcher wouldn't want to pitch to.
To Goldschmidt.
I mean, yeah, Goldschmidt. Yeah, You had to pick your poison between them two. So the same thing going to be with Aaron Judge. You're going to pitch to Goldsmith. He's going to, or Bellinger. Like one of them three guys going to pay. You know what I mean? Go and get paid dirt. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
It's Bellinger, not Goldschmidt.
Well, all three of them.
Unless Goldschmidt becomes an opposite field hitter, it's Bellinger.
All three of them going to have numbers. Watch.
I ain't gonna front. All the first basemen that are worth something. The youngest is bro. I'd have just went after Pete Alonso, bro. I'm trying to tell you something, bro. If I was the Yankees, I'd have just went after Pete Alonso, 30, and he has a 5.0 WAR.
They're not out the hunt for Pete Alonso.
They are. They just picked up Goldschmidt. They don't need a first baseman anymore.
Your nigga, we can put you as a DH.
Huh?
We could put him as a DH.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. When I said I was trying to think without being sarcastic.
I know. You had that's cool. You know what I mean?
That works.
That's a good problem to have. Two quality first basemen that I mean,
Goldschmidt is not a home run hitter compared to Alonso, bro. Not at this stage in his career. Not at this stage in his career.
You're giving 22 home runs.
I mean,
and 25 the last 8 years. That's good for me.
Goldschmidt averaged 25 the last 8 years. So he had 200 home runs the last 8 years, which is not bad. And Paul Goldschmidt was the shit. He came out of nowhere to me because, of course, we're not in Arizona, so we don't know the kind of, their farm system like that. But for some reason, I know LA's, but never mind that. I still would have went after. Yeah, you right though. You can get both of them. And Goldschmidt signed for what, 12.5 million? So it's like but nobody wants to give Alonso 6-7 years. That's what I think the sticking point is. And I think he wants 30 million a year for 6 or 7 years. It's like, man, we'll give you half of that for the 30 million. We don't want to give you 6 or 7, but we'll give you 3. And he just wants, I guess he wants stability. But it's like, bro, if you hitting 240 now, you're not going to hit better later in your fucking career. That's why I always said, like, if Pete Alonso can hit 270, if he can hit 270, bro.
This nigga had 362 home runs. I didn't even know that. He was on a tear.
You said what?
He had 362 home runs.
Oh,
Goldsmith.
Yeah, Goldschmidt, he's a beast. He was a beast.
Yeah. He was.
He's on the he's in the Hall of Very Good. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he's in the Hall of Very Good. Now, if Alonso at his pace, Alonso's going to pass that 370. What'd you say? 372?
362. Yeah, Alonso definitely on a pace to pass that.
Hey, exactly. Like Alonso could destroy that. I'm not taking anything from Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt is in fucking all-star. He's a top quality first baseman, but he might not make the Hall of Fame because 362. The standard is 500 for power hitters. But Goldschmidt was an all-around hitter as well. So, it'll be tough. But I'm taking Alonso, bro.
Yeah.
I'm taking Alonso for the Yankees.
Me too. I'm not. you ain't saying nothing.
If I'm the Mets, the Mets need to offer that man. He wants like 7 years. Give the man 5. Yeah, I want to give him 3. He wants 7. Give him 5. Offer him 5 at like 140.
Yeah, Pete Alonso is 140 home runs roughly behind them. 6 years that he's in And Paul Goldsmith got like 12 seasons, maybe 13 seasons, and I think 2011. I think
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. Alonso's gonna catch him, past him. Pete Alonso can hit the 400 home run club. I don't think he's gonna. See, the only reason Pete Alonso's not gonna reach the Hall of Fame is because he doesn't hit for average.
But
When you hit 240, you're less likely to hit more home runs because you're making less contact.
I kind of think too that if he was in a different market, such as Milwaukee, such as St. Louis, I don't think that the pressure that would be on him. I think he would he would be a better hitter. You know what I mean? I watch him and he takes horrible swings. You know what I mean? And I think because
Yes, he does.
I feel that I think he has to, do something at that given point for the team. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, swinging that stupid shit is hurting the team and not helping. So, I mean, him turning down 3 years, 90 million was stupid to me. It was stupid. Because you can get your fourth year, you opt out. Opt in, opt out, whatever. Your fourth year option, excuse me. You get a fourth year option. And if you're still doing well, of course, they're going to pick you up for, another contract. Maybe shorter, or maybe 3 years again, no option.
He may get it. He may
It's like,
get a good contract from the Giants. Actually, San Fran.
yeah, San Fran, yeah, because they need to replace Michael Conforto, who signed with the Dodgers.
So
I don't know if you knew that.
yeah, I remember.
Conforto signed with the Dodgers, bro. So he's going to be their left fielder, and he's still kind of young.
Yeah, but Conforto on my video game is two different players, so I ain't worried about that much.
Well, he's doing great on your video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does good for me too. I ain't gonna lie, we playing the same shit too. That's why. But he's on my team. I told you. I sent him to the Giants like I was supposed to be, and the Giants put him on waivers, and I picked him back up because I'm a smart GM. So I am worried. He's a nice piece to have, and he's still in LA. I think he's going to have a good year too. He might be. We don't have comeback player of the year in baseball, but he's going to be one of those guys, man. Hit 270, hit 30 home runs, 25 and better. I'll say that. But as far as baseball goes, yeah, I said the Dodgers is going to be the same shit again. Now the Mets have an outside shot, but we missed out on Walker Buehler, Corbin Burns, and Max Fried. Maybe Max Fried wouldn't have signed with us because the Braves Mets thing. But I mean, we still mixed out on Walker Buehler. We didn't get Severino back, and Walker Buehler. Because for me, winning the World Series is mostly about pitching. Everything is pitching to me. I don't know. Of course, I want to rely on my offense, but I want my defense to be awesome. I need my pitching to be like. If I'm starting a team, I think my highest paid players are pitchers. Quality pitchers.
Yeah, they can have Conforto. Conforto strikes out 118 times.
It's all right. It's different when you change environments, bro. Because he was on his way to being a perennial all-star when he was with the Mets.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
But
he had a few injuries. The injury is what messed him up.
And the 1 year injury, and then he came back, and then he didn't have the same pop.
But sometimes these guys come back in order to not lose their jobs. And this is how I'm leaning into football. And I think that's what's happening with Kirk Cousins in Atlanta. And that's what happened with Aaron Rodgers in for the Jets. Because these dudes came back from Achilles injuries at an advanced age.
Nah. Aaron Rodgers.
And
I can't speak of Kirk Cousins, but Aaron Rodgers, no. Aaron Rodgers, I watched a couple of games this year with Aaron Rodgers. He just showed something that like I don't know, like he forced the ball. He tried to force it where at times you don't have to. A lot of times where you don't have to. You know what I mean? Think he's young again. I don't know. And no injury. I don't think with Aaron
Rodgers.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. I can't speak of because I don't
Kirk
want.
Cousins, I think he rushed back so that Michael Penix.
Your audio went out.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I hear you now.
I think Kirk Cousins rushed back so that Michael Penix, who's going to be a great quarterback in this league, so Michael Penix wouldn't be a thought. And it's like, listen, Kirk, you got $100 million. It's nowhere in hell you're not going to start for this team. So heal up, sit back, let your Achilles heal. Because when I tore my shit, bro, I tore my shit, and I'm not even playing on the level that they're playing. And I came back to her, and I could feel like, yeah, I could throw. It's a difference. Like Kirk Cousins is not a big dude. See, I'm bigger than Kirk Cousins, I believe, in terms of weight. Kirk Cousins probably maybe a little taller than me, but in terms of weight, so me throwing with my upper body is different than him. He needs his lower body. And when you have an Achilles injury and you use it like I would need my lower body if I'm going to throw deep. But throw deep, you need your lower body. You need everything. But Kirk Cousins, since he doesn't have pride, I don't think he has the strength I have. And I'm not I'm not a pro. But so what? I'm dope. But I don't think he has the strength I have. But you can see when he throws, his throws are not, they have no zip. Like he's not playing like he did with the Vikings. So with him being benched now and him able to actually rest up, chill out, relax. That's what made me make the post. Like I would sign him. I would look to try to trade for him or get him with the Giants. And still draft a quarterback so that Kirk Cousins can teach him, like, yo, this is how you do this, bro. Kirk Cousins signed to a 2-year deal. So we would only be taking a second year. And your quarterback, whoever you choose, if Kirk Cousins does well, then he's watching a dope quarterback. If Kirk Cousins does poorly, he can still learn from what Kirk Cousins was doing or attempting to do and just be better at it.
We still picking a quarterback with the fourth draft pick, selection.
It's the third. I think we got the third. We dropped to the fourth?
Oh, we supposed to be fourth right now, no?
No, third.
Okay. I thought we was fourth. I thought it was.
Nah, we're third. I'm not completely sold on Shador and Cam Ward.
I thought
Cam Ward.
Look, hold on. I thought shit, who got the quarterback last year?
What you mean? Jaden Daniels, Washington?
Yeah, Arizona gonna have the first. No, who got the number one draft? Who got the number one pick now? Titans was ahead of us. Who else?
I think it's New England.
New England, yeah, and they needed a wide receiver. They got Drake May. They don't need a quarterback. So they're gonna pick Travis Hunter. If not, maybe. Number 2 is they need a quarterback. Cleveland Browns number 3. Number 2 was the Titans.
Hold on, I'm gonna see now. I'm looking now. No, the Giants are number 3.
Who's ahead of us? The Browns?
Patriots control their own destiny for number 1. Hold on. Titans number 2. Yeah, you're right. Browns number 3. We are number 4. We can't even lose. We can't even tank right.
Nope. And I said,
Patriots number 1. Titans number 2. Browns number 3. Giants number 4.
now Conspiracy Theory Thursday is on a Tuesday. Oh shit, I supposed to call them today. Conspiracy Theory on a Tuesday. Conspiracy Theory Thursday on a Tuesday. Giants did that on purpose so they won't have to draft a black quarterback.
And I've seen that on the internet.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I didn't even see that on the internet. I said that once they won. Once they was winning, I said, "Oh, look how this is gonna happen. You don't have to draft a black quarterback now. You don't have to have the option to draft a black quarterback because now people."
Because you assume they're gonna be gone.
What's up?
That don't mean they're gonna be gone.
What's up, All Things Hoops? Uncle Jackie, All Things Hoops episode.
Yo, what's good, bro? What's goody, my G? Afghanistan in the building, man. We here.
What up, Taff? What up,
Yo,
Taff?
y'all keep that, man. My man be having the dopest interviews with former NBA stars, hoop legends, basically. Let me say legends. So you know what I mean? I check my man out, man. Word to Afghanistan in the building. Appreciate you, bro. Zay. Word. Salute. Word. That's one of the bros from like child. Well, of course, if I said to Afghanistan, of course it's childhood shit. But yeah, man. Salute. Y'all check that out, man.
Word. Shout out to All Things. Happy New Year, brother.
Yeah, Happy New Year, bro, to you and the fam, B. Tell the Frills Camp, Uncle Jackie said was goody, bro. But yeah, man. Now our free agents, we're gonna have Darius Slayton, Isaiah Simmons, which we need to sign back, Adoree Jackson, Jason Pinnock, and Drew Lock, which I'm sure he's not coming back. I don't think we actually need to drop the quarterback that high anyway to be. I mean, I'm sorry, man. Yes, they are black quarterbacks, but I don't know if Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward is the answer. Shedeur Sanders. I'm gonna start with Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, these guys are good quarterbacks. I'm not saying they're not good, but we need a guy, man. Yes, sir. We need a real proof. And I mean this draft ain't really stocked with quarterbacks, bro. And Cam Ward has to come with his offensive coordinator. That says a lot, man. He has to come with his own offensive coordinator from college. That's some diva shit. And even if it's not, it's like, wow, you can't. It's like you can't adjust to the game with our guys. And Shedeur Sanders, I believe Deion Sanders is a better coach than his team were players.
Now, I hear you with now that sound like prima donna shit. But if Lamar Jackson would have came in there with his offensive coordinator and with the Ravens process, would have been speed up quicker.
They wouldn't have took Lamar Jackson, bro. They wouldn't have took him.
No, but they probably wouldn't. But I'm saying the process would have been quicker because the that coordinator or that person that's coming in knows what system he
to work with the quarterback. That's it, bro. Because what I'm saying is the coordinator and being a coordinator in college or being a head coach in college, you ain't built to be no or coordinator in college. You ain't built to be no coordinator in the NFL because you coordinated for a different kind of defense.
I'm not saying translate either which way or whatever. You understand? I'm just saying that how when Lamar Jackson came out, you know what I mean, there was a lot of questions about him, you know, being able to adjust. Was he a pocket quarterback? You know, they knew that he could run this, that, and the third. And it took several offensive coordinators, you know what I mean, and a system to be switched into his you know, so it could cadence according to him, you know what I mean? And that's what happened in Baltimore. And it flourished right, you know what I mean? It could have went left real easily, you know what I mean? But that the fact that it took several coordinators and several years for it to mash how it's mashing right now. Cause could it and within the last couple of years,
Todd Monken?
yeah, and last year too, you know what I mean? Could it have the process been speed up quicker? You know what I mean? And he'd have been working on his third or fourth MVP. You know what I mean?
But he is working on his third.
Yeah.
This would be his. This would be Lamar Jackson's third. Lamar Jackson. When I first saw Lamar Jackson, bro, I saw him on, and this is real. I saw him on the WB11, bro, the news, and I'm sitting here like, this guy is. I don't even know how he made it that high up there to where we are. But it's like this guy is skinny as hell. That's all I can say, bro. And after his first year, it was like in Louisville. It's like, yo, he's skinny as hell, but he knows what the fuck he's doing. This dude is kind of dope. But for me, I never liked a running quarterback. And Lamar Jackson, he transformed from a running quarterback to he's not completely a quarterback that can run because he still runs. He's still gonna do him. But he's look like I didn't like Donovan McNabb because of that. Like I watched Donovan McNabb at Syracuse, and after Syracuse, he did change though. He became a quarterback that could run, and that's what Lamar Jackson needs to. Once he becomes a quarterback that can run, he's going to be even more dangerous than he is now. Way more dangerous than now, because you're going to have defenses that are preparing for a running quarterback. And when he sits there, maybe rolls out to the right or rolls out to the left as if he were going to, run, and he throw that bomb to Zay Flowers or whoever, because it's not going to matter after a while. It's not going to matter. So, I mean, hats off to Lamar Jackson, man. He's going to win it. See, now, I started off the season saying Lamar Jackson was going to win an MVP. No, I said Josh Allen. Excuse me. I did say Josh Allen. And then I switched over to Lamar Jackson. And now, in a certain kind of way, I'm kind of feeling it should be Saquon Barkley. And shout out to Joy Taylor, you gorgeous. But shout out to Joy Taylor, because she was thinking the same shit I was thinking. Like, Saquon Barkley is doing shit that's unprecedented. Lamar Jackson and granted Josh Allen, they are playing dope. They got less than 10 turnovers. They got more than 20 touchdowns. It's like, man, they playing dope. But Saquon Barkley is playing on a level that's rarely seen by his position. And it's difficult for running backs or anybody that's not a quarterback to win MVP, because, like I said, it's the quarterbacks that's usually reserved for the quarterback. But Saquon Barkley, him about to break a record, possibly break a record. But look at his numbers. Saquon Barkley balled out, and to keep it 100, I didn't realize he could possibly get the record against the Giants. So I hope they start him, and I hope he breaks the record by far. And I met Eric Dickerson. Believe it or not, I think I told you this. I met Eric Dickerson.
I think you called me while he was playing golf.
Yo, bro, yeah. And then I got to actually meet him, like sat there, shook his hand, and talked to him for a second or two. I should have took a picture to have proof. But, Eric Dickerson don't want anybody to break his record. And I'm going to mention something from Shady McCoy. Shady McCoy was sitting there, he was calling Eric Dickerson a hater. And Shady, like, I get where you coming from. I do get it. But since I spoke I can literally sit here and say I spoke to Eric Dickerson about his record. I get where he's coming from. It's a pride thing. That's my record. And to be all real, if you wrap everything up, OJ Simpson it would be the one with the real record because he did his 2014 games.
And not only that, but even if Saquon Barkley break his album on record right now, he did it.
I'm not
Dickerson did it in a shorter time. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the records for the books and records for history for people that don't actually go back and watch videotapes of certain things. You know what I mean? Like for instance, the record books could trick me if I look at the record books for boxing. You know what I mean? And if I don't go back,
you look at records without looking at the player. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You be like, oh shoot, like nah, this dude was awesome. No matter what, the record man would prove otherwise, but this dude was awesome. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by, you know what I mean. Records do hold the weight for a person that don't know the sport and don't respect the sport like that.
Right. Yeah, we gonna I got the the note.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do some rapid fire kind of shit right now, bro. Who's your MVP of the NFL this year?
Barkley.
Barkley?
Yeah, Barkley.
All right. Who's the better receiver, Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase?
Chase. And I think at the beginning of the season I went with Jefferson. I think you took Chase just to go
Against you?
Yeah.
Nah. I took Chase because remember Jefferson lost Kirk Cousins. And who the fuck knew Sam Darnold would be comeback player of the year? That's his award right there. Do you agree with that? Or you got a comeback player of the year for yourself? Because I chose Brett Favre. I chose Brett Favre Jr., Aaron Rodgers first.
Nah.
I said he's gonna be the comeback player of the year.
Nah,
but it's Sam Darnold.
It's Sam.
Huh?
It is Sam Darnold.
What we got? Is Eli Manning deserving of the Hall of Fame?
In my opinion, and I'm a Giants fan to the day I die.
Wait. Before you say some negative shit, our friendship and brotherhood is on the line.
I think I would say no according to the numbers because I don't know his numbers. You understand? I don't know his numbers. But for me watching Eli Manning, I would say no. But he got 2 championship rings. He got 2 rings. He was drafted with along the lines of Big Ben, and another quarterback that he was along the line drafted someone else. But and he beat the so-called best quarterback ever or the best teams ever, which was New England Patriots. I think he's well deserved of a Hall of Fame status. I'm glad you mute, bro. I'm glad you are mute. I'm glad we can't hear you. Still can't hear
Eli Manning is definitely a Hall of Famer. Top 10 in touchdowns. Top 10 in touchdowns. Yeah, he was 117 and 117, but that's still 500. 2 Super Bowls, 2 MVPs. You beat Tom Brady twice. I mean, and he's the best quarterback the Giants have ever had.
I mean, when you talk about MVPs, like again, linemen don't get offensive linemen don't get no MVPs. Defensive linemen very rarely get MVPs. So I mean, it only goes to either three players on a team, which is the quarterback, running back, or it's gonna go to a defensive player that made interceptions or made.
Okay, I'm about to say like.
So with that aspect, yeah, he got 2 MVP, and I'm not throwing. Matter of fact, go ahead, bro. I'm not throwing no shade on Eli Manning because he a Giant for life, and he's Peyton Manning brother, and I think that he did better as far as championship wise. Even though I think they have the same 2 championships, I think that
That's for Eli Manning. That's not for the Giants this year. That's for Eli Manning.
so
Eli Manning is my he's one of my favorite quarterbacks ever. Behind his brother and Steve Young. I don't care. I love Steve Young. I will never not like Steve Young. But Eli Manning is definitely deserved. Man, I watched him get hit so hard his helmet turned around and never came off.
I remember that hit pause.
Exactly, bro. Like
I ain't gonna hold
he was our best quarterback, bro. I mean, in terms of longevity, in terms of stats, and you watch him improve from like 5% passing to fucking at least 62,
Yeah.
63.
Yeah, that is true too. I did see that. I did, and I do commend him on that right there. You know what I mean?
And then for me, why I really love him is because yes, he has a whole lot of interceptions, but a lot of them interceptions touch the receiver's hand first. A lot of them.
Yeah,
A whole lot of them touched the receiver's hands before they popped into the fucking air.
I can believe that too.
And that's it is what it is, man. That Eli Manning is definitely deserving. I'm glad he's a finalist. Shout out to Eli Manning. I'm gonna always love you, bro. I'm like, you know, I'm Whitney Houston to your Kevin Costner. I will always love you, bro. Hey, it's a fact, bro. I've been defending Eli Manning his whole career.
What you mean he was 117 and 117?
That's his record for his his regular season record.
Oh, record. Okay.
Yeah, he was 117 and 117.
Yo,
Now look at that shit.
I mean, as far as stats wise, Eli hung with the top at
The top 10, bro.
I mean, again, like we didn't have no linemen like that. We didn't have big names.
To me, yes, we did. That was the last time we had a good line.
We had a line that came together that solidified. Everybody was undersized that we had. We never had no big name left tackles. We never had we had people that made names for themselves. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
Kareem McKenzie was a big name, bro.
Yeah,
Kareem McKenzie was a big name.
He was right tackle. He was right tackle.
Yeah, he was a big name though. See, the other guys you said wasn't big names was either they was fucking who talking about Rich Harper, Chris Snead. Yeah, David Deal.
He made a name for himself coming out of college. You know what I mean?
To say, they made names for themselves, bro.
And he worked hard because his father-in-law was a coach. You know what I mean?
Tom Coughlin.
You know what I mean? Yep. He had no other choice.
David Deal was dope too. David Deal was good, and Sean O'Hara. He was a good center.
Yeah, he made a name for himself. Sean O'Hara.
Yeah, David Deal, Sean O'Hara, and Chris Snead, David Deal, Sean O'Hara, Rich Sauber.
Chris Poole, what's his name? That we Luke Panat. We had some people that came in them put names, and I mean, again, that made us recognize who they was. And again, maybe
Jason Pinnock.
Yep. So
yeah, Pinnock is good. But peep this, bro. We got rid of everybody that was somebody this year, bro. Saquon Barkley gonna break the record against us. Xavier McKinney had everybody I like the Giants got fucking rid of, bro. First, it started with Julian Love because I love free safeties, man. I love safeties. I was a safety. I played some linebacker too, but I was a safety. I know how to play that fucking position, bro. I love those guys. They always let safeties go, bro. Sean Williams, they just let go. They let these guys just go, man. They don't have no value. They don't see value in a safety. They just think they could pick up another good one. And this dude ended up leading the NFL for a while in interceptions. Well, I know he leads safeties in interceptions. Xavier McKinney. But yeah, man, like
you hear what I'm saying, right? Black.
Yo, and that is a fucked up ass coincidence. That is a horrible coincidence. Giants, y'all got to do better. Y'all sat there and let this guy go to the Jets and picked up Drew Lock, man. That's what made it. That's what put that shit on my radar. Like, hold up, what you just did? Like, I try not to do the, I try not to do the black and white thing. I swear I do, bro. But when they let go of Tyrod Taylor, it's like, yeah, you did great for us, but yeah, you're black. We're gonna get Drew Lock.
And we're gonna
It's like, I don't even understand the purpose of it. Like, if you was gonna pick up Drew Lock, then he should have started over Daniel Jones. So it's like, all right, just like the same way Tyrod Taylor should have started over Daniel Jones.
Yo, we never
And it's
talk
like-
about Neighbors having a career year, bro. Like
Who?
What was Neighbors? What
He's only 1 year in. He can't have a career year. If this is career year, then we're fucked.
171 yards.
Oh, career game.
Yeah, career game. I mean, not year, but career game. Yeah, 171 yards. Bro. Like, awesome, bro. Like, how many catches? 11 catches, I think it was. Or yeah, 11.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great game. Drew Lock had a great game because, a broken clock is right at least twice a day. So we got our third victory. We was right twice. Yay. Forgive me for not being enthusiastic.
Well, I'm not
But if
worried.
my man CJ Stroud won 9 games and lost his whole offense.
Jack, you told me last year, and I think probably the year before that when we was in the lottery pick, and probably like the Giants don't tank, bro. Like they don't do that. You know what I mean? Like
we don't tank. I know we don't tank.
And I remember it was a game against Washington that I wanted us to lose so badly, and these guys won, and it was like, what the fuck? Like, it fucked up my draft position. And I think if that year that they drafted the defensive end Chase Young. Yep, I think it was the year they drafted Chase Young.
Ohio State, shout out to Ohio State. Always and forever.
Your nephew said,
I know we don't tank.
Your nephew said Happy New Year's.
Yo, Happy New Year, L. Yes, sir.
He salute. He's a Happy New Year's, G.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna have a great one. Trump about to be in office. But yeah, I'm about ready. Yeah, you about ready? I'm about ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, Super Bowl picks, bro.
Super Bowl pick? Oh, shoot. Oh, if I be real with myself, and kind of scared of AFC look crazy, bro. Because see the Chiefs making their wiggling their way to the on AFC side and NFC. Oh, scary team is Buccaneers, and
who's been speaking on Baker Mayfield? Who's been Baker Mayfield's biggest supporter from New York?
Yeah, you've been all along, bro. For real. I ain't gonna hold you up. And NFC, I see the Commanders.
Commanders? That's bold as fuck. A rookie taking them niggas to the Super Bowl?
I see the
Commanders. And the cool part is it's feasible because nobody can really stop him.
I see the Commanders because after what they did to the Eagles and the Eagles coach, wasn't game ready. I see the Commanders, pulling it off for.
It's not a bad pick, yo.
As much as I want to say the Lions, I want to say the Lions so bad because I love the Lions, you know what I mean? But I just don't see them getting over that hump. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why. Because maybe they're quarterback.
Jared Goff is good,
Yeah, but
but
he also could throw 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions in the same game. You know what I mean?
you are not lying about that either. For me, I probably would go with. I do like the Eagles for the Super Bowl. I don't like them in real life. Damn, you made me think about that Washington pick though, because if Washington defense could hold up, like what can you do with Jaden Daniels? You're gonna back up so he don't pass, or he's gonna run. You're gonna move up, put 8 in the box. He's gonna fucking throw on you. That's nice. That's a good fucking pick.
And only reason I picked him over the Eagles because he just recently beat them and sliced the defense up in the second half, bro. Like the adjustment wasn't there. And even though Pickett had the second string quarterback for the Eagles had just came in, it just wasn't like the coach wasn't ready and he wasn't ready. And not saying that they won't be game ready this time and in the playoffs, but I just feel that the Commanders just showed me that they have the edge over the Eagles.
Yeah, the Commanders is different. Like when you have an offense that can control the clock, your defense is going to stay, energized. They're going to actually want to be on the field. Like, yo, y'all taking too long to score. Like they're going to be thirsty to fly around. So yeah, Washington is intriguing, just like Green Bay is intriguing. Because Jordan Love he's actually a really, really good quarterback. Like, yeah, Matt LaFleur, they're good over there. They're really good over there. But I'm gonna still go with the Eagles because it's in part of Saquon Barkley. I'm not gonna lie. Saquon Barkley. I want him to do everything to embarrass the Giants. I'm not gonna fucking lie, bro. I want him to do everything that embarrasses the Giants. I want him to break the record. Not only do I want him to break it, I want him to have a 200-yard game. I want him to break the single season game record, 300 yards. I want him to have 3 touchdowns. I want him to do everything against the Giants this last game. And I hope he don't want to rest. Don't be modest. Don't be and if he wouldn't have been modest for the game where he could have had a record and say let the young boys play, he'd be even closer to breaking it.
Yeah.
So I hope he fucking breaks your spirit, New York. Let me put that shit back on. I already got it on. Oh no, it's over here. I hope he breaks your fucking spirit. I hope he breaks it. Because how the fuck, I saw the fucking interview, bro. Let me see if I don't want to. I might end up staying after you leave. But man, I saw the interview with Joe Shane, bro, and he was talking about. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me see if I can find that shit, bruh. I was so damn mad, bro. Like, oh, this shit was thought out.
I think
y'all thought out losing.
Talk about the Hard Knock Life thing, probably talking about.
I don't even know if it's Hard Knock Life, bro. I know I hate him.
Yo, but
I'm mad that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find the shit. But
yo, shout out to Desi Daz. Check out his album coming soon. Shout out to All Things Hoop. Shout out to Miss Brinson. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Grace, my girl, everybody that tuned in. Like and subscribe. If you ain't already, you probably subscribed already. Make sure you like, please. Doesn't hurt. Happy New Year's to y'all. Hopefully y'all be safe. Happy New Year's to my family. Happy New Year's to you, Uncle Jackie, and your significant other. Many blessings, many more milestones to hit, many more, part of the world to see type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. I'm about to sign off. I gotta run around before I gotta get around. You know what I mean?
Bro, you were supposed to clap your bud a long time ago, bro. I don't know what the fuck you doing. I don't know what the fuck you did, bro.
I got my butt stash pretty good right now. You know
okay. I'm about to say I'm on my last legs, but I made sure I saved me something.
Yeah, I got my roll ups and everything too. I'm good in that aspect. But
Yeah.
yeah, bro. I see you next year. Yeah. Sign up to Yellow Tapes. He was good over there on that channel as well, y'all. If y'all not ready, I'm in progress over there. But Happy New Year to
Most
y'all.
definitely.
Many blessings. Yo, Jack, hold it down. Love you, bro.
Yes, sir. Love you too, bro. Zay. Hold it down, bro. Zay. He definitely gonna party hardy.
Yo, peace, bro. Be good.
Yo, hold it down, bro. Tell everybody what's up and Happy New Year. Yeah. Shout out to Yellow Tape. I was still trying to find a video, man. That shit hurt my damn feelings. But here's somebody who agrees with me, Joy Taylor and her fine self.
Saquon should be the MVP.
Whoa!
If Saquon was doing what he's doing, the equivalent of that at the quarterback position, he would be the MVP. The reason he's not MVP is because he plays running back. Yeah. Only 8 other players in the history of the NFL have done what he did yesterday. Yeah. 8. We watched the Eagles last year. They were not what they are this year. Now there's other things that have been adjusted, but he, with our eyeballs, have seen the impact that he has had on this team. If he was playing the quarterback position and doing all these things, checking the boxes, stats, wins over replacement, significance to the league, he would be the MVP. The reason he's not the MVP is because he plays the running back position. He should be the MVP. Can I piss everyone off? Like I usually.
Yes, right, Joy. Not only are you good looking, you made a good take. Shout out to Jason Taylor. Don't come looking for me and try to hurt me. Jason Taylor, former NFL lineman, defensive lineman, Jason Taylor. That's her big brother. I think he's Hall of Fame defensive lineman, Jason Taylor. But I'm sorry, bro. I mean, you know, mama did good. Shit. But yeah, I agree with her. Like, Saquon Barkley should really be looked at. Of course, if it's not him, I mean, I probably would go Lamar Jackson. He has another 5 touchdown game against the Giants. I think, Josh Allen is having a great year too. They both are, and they just might give it to Josh because they don't want Lamar to win a 3rd in a row. And if he does, he's deserving of it too. I'm not gonna act like it's that Lamar Jackson got robbed or anything like that. No, they both are deserving, but in my heart of hearts, I would like Saquon Barkley to win that because Saquon Barkley is doing things that people haven't done. And Saquon Barkley, I mean, if he breaks the record, how would he not be the MVP of the league? How would he not be? I mean, for real. But on this note, since I can't find what I was looking for, I'm highly upset. I am highly upset. But I'm gonna get up out of here because I'm gonna keep looking for the shit, even though I know I can't find it. So y'all have a happy new year. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. Like, sub, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. And my NFL prediction, like I said, maybe I didn't say it. Eagles and Ravens. Eagles, Ravens, or maybe the Bills. I do think that the Chiefs will be got up out of here. I do really in my heart of hearts think the Chiefs gonna get up out of here. So I got the Eagles and the Ravens, or possibly the Bills, because one of those teams are gonna beat the Chiefs to get them up out of here. So I'm gonna sign off now. You know what I mean? Like, sub, and share. Appreciate everybody who came through. It's free to like, sub, and share. But I'm out of here. Like I said, Eagles and Ravens or Eagles and Bills. I wanted to say Eagles in Texas, But my boy CJ Stroud has lost more than somebody who invested stock during the Great Depression. So, shout out to him anyway, because he still kept his team afloat. But I'm up out of here, y'all. Happy New Year.
He talks like his shit don't stink, but he's cool with people. I knew he's fine. Just Uncle Jackie better. Jackie was alright. Uncle Jackie was excellent. Fucking guineas. Uncle Jackie. Uncle Jackie. Line, everybody get in line. Listen the fuck up. It's going down. Pay attention. Alright? Bitches a little bit, bitches a little bit, the flight's a little bit, the heart a little bit, bitches a little bit, faces a little bit, fuck you all, I'm the motherfucking general, bitches a little bit, bitches a little bit, the flight's a little bit, the heart a little bit, it's a little bit, it's a little bit, fuck who you are. When I walk through, everything stops, silence, remain quiet, babies don't cry, thug. Yo, I think it's time we take a fucking time out to hear what Harlem got to say. What, niggas? Harlem on the vibes. You don't want no problem with us, guys.
Middle of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. Eyes on her, gotta stack that case down my back. Got the beats banging, speakers bumping loud. I'm the king of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. I'm so hard, gotta stack that cash. Yellow tape wrapped around, I'm making a splash. My flow so hot, it's burning up the scene. When I step into the room, you know what I mean. Yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape. We on fire, we the ones in charge. Ain't none time. Turn it up, let the beat drop low. Yellow tape everywhere, it's our time to show.
Practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put $1 million in a mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance. From anywhere, my jewelry jump like Ja Morant. And Kif Tower shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5, the top wives know I'm the fade. And throw them out the loop, I be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur. Tim Duncan on the spur. Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe number 8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words.
Uncle Jackie. Y'all look out for my man Desi Dez album coming soon. Featuring my man, The Chameleon.